How do weak maps prevent memory leaks in JavaScript? Imagine you are building a web app that keeps track of user data linked to specific elements on a page. You want to store some extra information about these elements without risking your app using up too much memory. That's where weak maps come into play. They are a special kind of data structure in JavaScript that helps manage memory better. In JavaScript, variables can hold different types of data, including objects and primitive values like numbers or strings. When you use a regular map to associate data with objects, those objects stay in memory as long as the map exists. This can cause memory leaks if you forget to remove data or if objects are no longer needed but still referenced by the map. Weak maps are different because they only accept objects as keys. They hold weak references to these objects, meaning they do not prevent the garbage collector from cleaning up the objects when they are no longer used elsewhere in the program. If an object used as a key in a weak map becomes unreachable, the garbage collector can automatically remove it from memory. This process helps prevent memory leaks because unused objects do not stay in memory just because they are stored in a weak map. Another important point is that weak maps automatically clean up entries when their keys are no longer accessible. When the garbage collector removes an object, the corresponding entry in the weak map disappears too. This means you don't have to manually delete entries, which reduces the chance of leftover data causing memory issues. It is also worth noting that weak maps only accept objects as keys because only objects are subject to garbage collection. Primitive data types like strings or numbers cannot be used as keys in a weak map. This restriction helps keep the structure simple and focused on object management. Weak maps are not iterable, so you cannot list all their keys or values. This design choice ensures that the internal references are not kept alive unintentionally, allowing the garbage collector to do its job efficiently. In web development, weak maps are especially useful for attaching private data or metadata to DOM elements. For example, you can associate data with a DOM node without preventing that node from being removed from the page. When the DOM element is deleted, the weak map entry is also cleaned up automatically, freeing memory and avoiding leaks. Compared to regular maps, which hold strong references to their keys, weak maps do not keep objects alive just because they are stored. Regular maps can cause memory leaks if you forget to clear them, but weak maps help avoid this by allowing objects to be garbage collected naturally. So, in simple terms, weak maps prevent memory leaks by holding weak references to their object keys. When those objects are no longer needed, they are automatically removed from memory along with their associated data. This behavior aligns perfectly with JavaScript's memory management system and makes weak maps a smart choice for managing dynamic objects in your web applications.